Hey friends, I just had to do this video outside here in Texas right now. It is gorgeous. It is the best time of year in the mid 60s in the evening or late afternoon. And I know you friends in the Midwest, I'm so sorry. I grew up there, how frigid cold it is right now. So this is warmth being sent to you. So talking about friendships and some of the deepest friendships that we have, I have to first say that my wife is my best friend. She's amazing. We love spending time together. I could probably go on, and so I just decided that this time I would do a friend from the last few years that is a really deep friend that we became really close really fast, and talk about him for this video. So Steve and I met about 4 years ago when I moved to Texas, and we were on staff together at church. And Philippians 2:2 and 4:2 talk about the friends thinking the same thing, and almost two bodies sharing one soul, and right away we hit it off. We both loved the missional church movement. We both felt like church needed to be a little different. We talked a lot about how we can connect with our neighbors and just being on mission in general, and living life together with other people was something that we just connected on. And we read the same books, and we listened to a lot of the same pastors and speakers, and we started a missional community together and started leading discipleship groups with guys together, and talking about sharing things in common, and sharing the ups and downs that we were talking about, that was in the video and in scripture. And also there are parts in here that talks about almost willing to die for you. And I guess maybe not fully die, but when we found mold in our apartment a couple years ago, the week before Christmas, it was toxic levels of mold, and my son was having constant headaches, and it was bad, and our doctor's like, you have to get out. So within 3 days we packed up our apartment, and we had no plan to go, and my friend Steve and his wife said, hey, our upstairs is open, our girls are gone, we have a whole living area, our house is pretty empty with stuff, you could put all your stuff in our garage. So we moved in 3 days. We moved our entire family of 4 and a dog and all this stuff into their house, into their garage. And we lived with them for 4 months until we could find a house where I'm sitting right now in our backyard. And talking about that, there was something that said in the notes in the video that said, a revelation that actually makes you friends instead of becoming friends and then having things revealed. And I think having that, we were already friends, but then through the course of this kind of liminal moment, this liminal space where we're really both struggling through this battle, and we go through it together, and it revealed something in our friendship. It revealed something in us of our willingness to receive and to give and to be there for each other, and that just deepened the friendship. And so there'd be evenings when I would want to Emily would want me to come upstairs and hang out with her, and I'd be still talking to Steve after 3 hours after dinner and living in their house. And it was just such a blessing to have that time together, to watch Netflix documentaries together. He would walk to the park with me and the boys, and they started calling him Mr. Steve or Uncle Steve, and it's just that depth of friendship started embedding into our family, that it becomes participating, that Paul's conception of hospitality through friendship and frankness of speech and candid criticism. We were able to really, when you live together with someone, you have to really be real with them. You have to be really real about, this is a kind of a struggle. We're not cleaning up where we need to, or we need you guys to be a little quieter because of, we're going to bed early, or you have to be able to be real with people. And living together brought those opportunities and that depth of friendship that probably wouldn't have happened had we not gone through that together. And I see Paul, being those friends that he lived with them when he was on his journeys. He stayed in their homes, and I could see how that depth would come for Paul, because it did for us. grounded in love, believing in community, leading that missional community together. We had to love people through their struggles, through their ups and downs, through the people that are around us. And Steve and I did that with our wives as a team. And it hurts my heart now, but he's moved to Austin, and we still get to see him once in a while. We talk on the phone quite a bit and text, but that connection is still there, that desire to be together. Well, you know, Paul longs to be with his friends, and he longs to be with those people he had spent so much time with. I get that. I see that deep friendship with Steve, and I look forward to many years, even hopefully someday being in the same city again. But I can see a lot of themes from John's gospel and from Paul's gospel of friendship in my life with him and my friendship with him. So looking forward to listening to y'all's, and hope you have a good day. Stay warm, those in the Midwest.